Hey, what's going on, everybody? Isaac here, coming to tell you today about the Case Trapper. Doesn't get much more classic when it comes to pocket knives than this baby right here. Case has been producing these for probably 100 years. I think they debuted in the 1920s from research that I have done. The Trapper is typically a two-bladed slip joint knife. There are some versions out there with just one blade, usually a slimline type thing, but the two blade is where it's at because it covers all your needs for out in the field. Trapping animals, well, that doesn't help you trap the animal. It does the work after you have trapped the animal with your condom bears and snares and four-figure deadfalls, whatever else you're using out there. But anyways, this particular one has black micarta handle scales. Got a shield there. Usually Case has some sort of shield logo in every knife that they produce, every folding knife anyway, and the scales pinned on. If you don't like the black micarta, you're in luck because there's literally hundreds of different handle materials for these trapper knives. I don't think Case skips the trapper pattern whenever they come out with a new handle material or color material or jigged pattern that they put in their bone materials that they use. You've got hundreds of things to choose from. This is just one example of a more modern type material. Traditionally, Case will make these with some kind of jig bone or even smooth bone, or very famous thing for a Case knife is a pale yellow color synthetic material called Delrin that you'll see pretty frequently. You can see them at like Cabela's, even Tractor Supply store. They'll usually have a yellow Case Trapper in the knife rack. So two blades. We got a clip point blade, which it's pretty neat shaped clip point blade. It doesn't have that like nice deep swooping clip. It's a nice gradual kind of drop off, which I think is really neat. About 3.25 inches, I think 3.24 to be exact. And we'll get a tang stamp here. This isn't really focusing, but you can believe me, right? There's a tang stamp there. And these tang stamps signify what year the knife was made. I think I got this one last year. So this is a 2021. And the lettering here, I know it's not focusing. I don't know why. Dang old camera in these phones. It says Case XX in a certain font, and this font signifies that it's the 20s here in the 21st century, and the number of like dots or whatever else they're using for that decade. There's one missing on here, so that means there's 9 years left in the decade. So this is a 2021 manufactured knife, and that is the clip point, which is your probably your main blade for most tasks. Then here is your spay blade, meant for skinning game or castrating animals. It's more blunt up here on the tip. See where the edge stops right there? Then it just kind of, I know this won't focus, but see it gets thick up there and gives a bit of a blunt edge. So really cool two blade knife, slip joint. There's no locking, it's just springs. You hear that snap? People who are into slip joint knives call that the walk and talk of the knife. This one sounds pretty nice. Case Trapper is one of those knives that I consider that every American should own. I did a video series on this, I think, in the spring of 2021, and I will link the video in that series that I did on the case trapper. If you want to check that out, you can look in the description of this video. And there'll also be a link in the description to a couple of affiliates. One is to Knife Country USA, where you can look up some case knives there. Another for SOG knives, but no SOG knives in this video. Just a nice American-made classic. That's right, case knives made right here in the USA in my native state of Pennsylvania. And they've been around since the 19th century. So the folks over at Case know what they're doing. Take care, everybody. Have a great day.